Hi friends, it's Deja from the Bronx Children's Museum. I hope you're having a steam-tastic day and you're super excited to learn some fun new things. Today we're going to learn all about rainbows.
Los arcoíris.
Have you ever seen rainbows in your neighborhood? What colors did you see? When did you see them? To learn all about rainbows today, we're going to read a book called How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow by Monica Sweeney, and we're going to create some rainbows using some things we can find around our homes, and after, we're going to actually catch some rainbows with a cool science experiment. Let's get started.
How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow, written by Monica Sweeney, illustrated by Feronia Parker Thomas. Read with permission from Sky Pony Publishing. The sun and the clouds were best friends. They worked together to keep the earth warm and gardens growing. But of all of the things they did together, their very favorite was making rainbows so that the whole world was colorful and happy. Then, one day, the sun and the clouds had a big fight. The clouds were blocking the sun, and the sun couldn't shine through to the earth. The sun went sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at the clouds, and the clouds went clap, bang, boom back. They stopped being friends and were never in the sky together again. With the sun and clouds far apart, it was scorching hot on some days, and damp and cold on others. And worst of all, there were no more rainbows. Without rainbows, the flowers, streams, and even cities started to lose their color. Soon, the earth was black and white. But in one little town, in one little school, in one little desk, there was one little forgotten box of crayons. And the crayons still had their colors. The desk rattled, shook, clambered, and clanked. All of a sudden, it toppled over and the box of crayons tumbled out. The crayons started to search for the colors. They raided marker bins and tore through art projects, but everything as far as they could see was only black and white. The crayons looked out the window. The sun was all the way to one side of the sky, looking angry, and the clouds were all the way to the other, looking gloomy. So, the crayons started drawing little rainbows all over town. But nothing happened. The sun and the clouds didn't seem to notice. "We have to make our rainbows bigger," Violet said. Working together, the crayons drew and scribbled. They made the biggest, brightest, most colorful rainbow the world had ever seen. Ever so slowly, the sun perked up, and the clouds floated in for a closer look. The sun and the clouds both peered down, admiring the giant rainbow that the crayons had drawn. "What bright colors," said the sun. "It's incredible," said the clouds. They looked at each other with great big smiles. The sun said to the clouds, "Remember when we used to be together all the time and make rainbows?" The clouds nodded. "I'm sorry for going clap, bang, boom at you. I'm sorry for going sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at you," said the sun. "It's better being friends," said the sun, and the clouds agreed. They hugged. The sun shined brightly and the clouds misted happy rain. Ever so slowly, rainbows reappeared near and far, turning the world colorful once again.
Wow, that book was really great. Did you notice the two things needed to create rainbows? That's right, you need rain from clouds and sun from sunshine. Rainbows are formed when the sun's rays hit rain or water at just the right angle. Believe it or not, even though we often see only one color in something, most things are made of multiple colors. For example, the sun's rays look white, but when the sun shines through water droplets at just the right angle, the light is refracted or separated into 7 different colors, creating the rainbows that we all know and love.
The colors of the rainbow are red or rojo, orange or naranja, yellow or amarillo, green or verde, blue or azul, indigo or indigo, and violet or violeta.
Did you know that you don't always need water and sunlight to create rainbows? You can actually create rainbows using objects that you can find around your home or in your classroom. These objects can also refract or change the direction of the light to create rainbows that we can see. Some of the things that you'll need in order to create your rainbow without water or sunlight is a flashlight and a CD or DVD. Hold your CD or DVD in one hand and try shining a flashlight on it from different angles. Which angles help refract or change the direction of the light best? What happens to the rainbow when we turn off the light? Oh no, it disappeared. Now that we've created our own rainbows in our homes, we're actually going to catch our own rainbows with a cool science experiment. For this activity, you'll need a couple of things. You'll need a couple of pieces of black construction paper. You will also need a bowl of water and clear nail polish. You can choose to use scissors to cut up your paper, or you can just tear it if you don't have any scissors. If you received one of our launch boxes, you will have most of the materials in it, but you do need your bowl of water and scissors if you'd like to use them. Now, you can pause the video and gather your materials now, or wait until after the video is over and gather your materials then to do the activity. First, watch how I do it, and then you can try it out.
Something really important we need to remember is scientists don't eat their materials. Be careful not to eat nail polish or get nail polish anywhere but in your basin of water.
Let's get started. What you're going to do first is take your black construction paper and cut it into smaller shapes and sizes. You can do any shapes you want. Just make sure that your shapes can fit into your basin or bowl of water. Now, add a drop or 2 of clear nail polish to the basin of water. Now what happens? Do you see how the water and nail polish refract or change the direction of the light to create a rainbow on top of the water? Take your black piece of paper and lift it through the rainbow on top of the water. You should see a rainbow pattern on your paper. How did that happen? The nail polish creates a film or a layer of interference from the light. The nail polish sort of traps the rainbow, and when you put your black paper through it, you were able to catch it as well. The same thing happens with motor oil on the road after a rainstorm. What's really amazing is each time you add a drop of nail polish to the water and press your paper, you create a different rainbow. No two are the same. They're kind of like snowflakes. Keep capturing your rainbows until you've used all of your paper. Which ones have the best rainbows? And which ones have different colors? I really hope you enjoyed catching and creating your own rainbows with me. We at the Bronx Children's Museum would love to see how your rainbows came out. Go ahead and take a photo and upload it to our website with the help of a teacher or a caregiver. Now, remember to stay safe, and until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye!